Hello everyone and welcome back, and this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio for the week of November 12th. And I hope everyone's doing well. And I would like to thank everyone who has been subscribing to my channel and sharing it and giving it a thumbs up when you've watched and enjoyed the videos. And left comments. Thank you very much for that. All right, your first card out is the Eight of Swords. Well, that's all right. Feeling held back, not sure which way to turn. You're holding yourself in negative thoughts. Try not to do that to yourself. You know, you're understanding that you're more than equipped to move forward, but you're just not quite sure about your first step, so you're got yourself in limbo here. But I think you're going to take the blindfolds off, know what your next step is that you need to take, and you're going to make that step forward. And the Hierophant. Yeah, you're talking to some people, you're recognizing your own limitations and what it is you need to do for yourself. For some of you, you're talking to some sort of mentor, teacher, could be a therapist in some cases for others, and that's okay too. Friend, relative, somebody that you really trust, that you know has, got your best interest at heart, and you're talking to them about your feelings, what your next steps are. Some cases, some of you are thinking of taking a more look into education. Maybe you want to, get a higher rate of pay for some of you. So you're looking into what could be your next move, or just literally, going back to school or moving to a different area, and you just want to have a sounding board, somebody to understand you for you. And the Queen of Swords. So look at you. Definitely want some clarity in your life, and you're determined to move forward. You're having the courage. You're understanding what's been holding you back. If there's been any judgments, whether you're making a judgment call or somebody else is, you're making that step and call for yourself moving forward. And this could be getting more clarity on your boundaries, understanding, your communication skills a little bit better for some of you. Maybe sometimes you come across a little bit too harsh and people, take it the wrong way. Not that you intended it to happen, but you're getting a clearer mindset this week for yourself. And the Five of Cups. Yeah, and that's all right, Maybe you've had a few regrets from failures that's happened in your life, and it made you kind of disappointed, and which is understandable as well. But you're also realizing that with disappointment, and that it teaches us things. So you're understanding what happened, how the loss came about, how you were unhappy, and you're understanding of what it is you have to do for the future for yourself. So you're taking them next cups behind you there, and you're going to spend this little bit of time grieving over what you've lost, but you've learned a lot. So it evens itself out, so you're moving forward for yourself. And the Moon card, yeah. You're understanding that, there's a new path for you out there, and perhaps you've tried to take those steps in the past and you've gotten sidetracked, not believing in yourself so much, but you're understanding this time that you're following your intuitions. You're back on track. You're tired of losing sleep. You know which way you want to go into the future, and you're on this journey for yourself, and if you've been overindulging or getting sidetracked by overindulgence, and that can be in many different areas, from overeating to alcohol to drugs to all kinds of whatever it is that gets you sidetracked, that you're understanding that you're not going to allow that to happen anymore to yourself, and you're picking a path moving forward with clarity. And the King of Rods. So most definitely, you have leadership skills. You know, you got the more vitality this week than you have had in a long time. You've got a bigger picture of what you want to bring into your life. And you're taking the steps for yourself moving forward. You're sticking to a plan. For some of you, this could be actually taking a trip somewhere, you know, someplace you've wanted to go for quite a while. Could be just off the beaten path, you know, and you just want to get that little bit of getaway to clear your head and move yourself forward. And you're doing it. You have all that you need in your own hands, and now you're moving forward, understanding, you know, what your next steps are for yourself. And you want to experience different things in your life. Maybe you haven't challenged yourself enough, and this is the week that you begin to do that in a good way. And the King of Swords, so most definitely, you know, you're following your head over your heart. You know, you're developing courage. You're being honest with yourself. You know, you have the mental clarity moving forward on what is your next step for yourself. So you're just forging ahead and doing what you got to do. And you're flooded with all kinds of new ideas for yourself and your next steps moving forward. You know, you're finding solutions to problems in your life, and you're being very straightforward with it. You're not sugarcoating stuff. You're understanding where you got to go and what you got to say to keep forging ahead for yourself. And the Wheel of Fortune, so very nice. So there it comes, you know. For some of you, this could be a small winning that helps you gravitate towards a different area of your life that you always thought about doing. Others, this could be an increase in pay in the job that you're in, or a totally new career break for some of you, you know, new love life. But things are starting to go your way. Things are starting to turn. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. If you've tried something many, many times before and you thought, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to try this? And you're going to try it and you're going to succeed at it. You know, it does happen that way. Everything happens in its own timely manner. And this is the week that you're understanding that a little bit more than you have in many times before. And the Seven of Swords. So somebody's held you back, you know, betrayed you, and they've gotten away with it. You know, people believe them. Everybody, you know, thinks they're on the up and up and all that sort of stuff. And you've had enough. You know, you're just finding your own strength and clarity within yourself to figure out that I'm done with that stuff. I'm done with that silliness, those people, that, you know, whatever it was that has happened. And you're keeping more to yourself. People are maybe noticing and asking you, oh, so what do you think? And you're not really answering anybody anymore because you've already learned it's gotten you nowhere to any good means. It's in fact done the opposite. So you're keeping more to yourself this week as well. And you're trying to move yourself out of a situation. And the Empress. And once you start taking those steps to defend and protect yourself, you're going to realize that everything else is going to start to fall into place. There's going to be more abundance for yourself. You're going to be more happy with yourself. This could be a new project that gets off the ground that, you know, is just made for you. You know, and you're going to be so happy, and your health is starting to return. You're just starting to realize that, you know, for yourself, yes, I'm sorry for all that's happened, but I'm glad that it's happened because now it won't happen again in my future. And so you're forging ahead, you're forgiving yourself, you're taking the proper steps, and the universe is starting to grow and open for you more and more. And the Ten of Swords, yeah. So sorry. You know, you've had a definite betrayal. Somebody has painfully went out of their way to try to destroy you, cut you to the core. And, you know, and it's their loss, not yours, because you've found it out, you've realized it now, and you're cutting them off totally. You won't turn around. You've learned your lessons. You know, it's a terrible thing that happened, but it's a completion. And now you can pick the swords up, move on. You're a better person. take the swords out of your back and take your future steps. And the Four of Swords. So yeah, you've had, to take a little bit of time out for yourself, do a little bit of self-love and recoup and move yourself forward. But you're going to be okay. You'll heal from this. And this World card, so there it is. Completion, accomplishment, your wholeness. You've come to the finish line, as sad as it was, but it's opened you up to a newer, better, happier horizon moving forward. So you're moving forward fearlessly into your new future. All right, I'm shuffling and dealing you an Angel Oracle card. For some of you, you might even be thinking of taking a trip. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you again next week. Bye for now.